What's pop, yo? I'm not gonna lie, I feel really bad for Lil Yachty because as of late, or just the most recent event, his artist, Karrahbooo, which is one of his more popular artists out of the Concrete group. I don't know if she's more popular musically. I haven't checked the numbers of the other people, but she's got about 500,000 monthly listeners, which is incredibly low for somebody that's as recognized as her. And for somebody whose news around her leaving Concrete and Yachty did so many numbers. Like, yo, if we look at these new young bucks like Netspend, they've got the same monthly listeners or more. And they're nowhere near as popular as Karrahbooo is. Granted, they aren't standing right next to a mainstream act like Lil Yachty, albeit, sure, Yachty's not an A-list mainstream rapper, but he is mainstream. We all know who he is. And he's right beside Drake. So Yachty's somewhat forced to give a statement, and he says the following, which is very simple, kept it polite. But you could tell from this that Yachty was not happy with what happened. Which, why would he be, right? Karrahbooo, she clearly had to be unhappy with her situation. So while she may not say anything bad, we know that there was something bad, not objectively bad, but from her perspective, going on with Yachty's crew or group. The question becomes, was she signed to Concrete, or was this a, hey, we're going to kick it as a crew, and then eventually we'll figure out paperwork later? I don't think that was the case. I'm pretty sure Yachty had to sign them. So now is she separated from them, somewhat to similar to a Gunna and Young Thug situation where Gunna's still dropping on YSL, but he's doing his own thing? Or is she dropped from the label, if she was ever on the label in the first place? Which I feel like she had to have been on the label.
Yeah, I feel like low-key she had to be on the label, bro, because she was kind of already as, like, I ain't lying, like, when Concrete first got introduced, bro, she was kind of already like the eyeball for real. So she already kind of looked like she was a part of what they had going on, like, and that was kind of a fire too, like having like a group, like a mixed group, like with girls and boys type shit. That's kind of fire, no cap. So that's gonna already stand out for itself. But I'm pretty sure she probably had to be signed, bro.
I just can't imagine anything else, especially for Yachty. The guy's been in the game for a while. He knows what's going on. Granted, I wonder if she's on the label as a group and not as an individual artist. She hasn't dropped too many songs. Yeah, she hasn't even dropped too many songs on her own. Yeah, she dropped her song Running Late. That's got 7 million streams, a good amount. And I will cut her some slack. She hasn't dropped a full project yet, or even an EP from what I'm gathering. It's just songs here and there. So 7 million, that's a really good amount. The song Running Late. And that was on Concrete Records. So what does that tell you? She was signed to Concrete. Will her next release be on Concrete? I'm not too sure. If it's not, then that means he dropped her. If it is, then that means she's still signed but wanted to leave the crew. Which begs the question, why would she leave the benefit of being around Yachty and the crew if she's still going to have to share in the money with them and have her music distributed by them? I don't know. I do feel bad for Yachty though, because he has consistently put a ton of effort into trying to put on artists, even whole scenes. And that's why I genuinely think he's a cool, like a good guy, right? In the sense that he had that wholesaling team that he was trying to help out. I think he said he spent over $1 million trying to put these guys on. They were lazy, weren't motivated, probably just smoking weed, sitting in the studio while he's paying for studio time, not doing a damn thing. And they didn't do anything for themselves, and who knows what they're doing right now. So that's one example where in the beginning of his career, he decided to do this. Kind of like on some Chief Keef GBE stuff, which is probably where he got the inspiration, because Yachty said he was a big fan of Chief Keef. But who wasn't? So that passed. Yachty goes on to do his own thing. Then the Michigan era happens, the Flint era, where Yachty's kind of rapping like these guys. And instead of rapping like these guys and keeping it pushing and taking their songs,
I remember that era low key when he was on that type vibe. I ain't gonna lie, he was running a lot of them songs though. He was doing his thing
out there. He spends an extended amount of time, I think, living there and recording with these guys, rapping with these guys, hopping on these guys' songs, putting these guys to the forefront. Whenever he's doing an interview, he's speaking about them. He's like, yo, I love this scene. There's rapper A, B, C, D. These guys really inspired me. I started listening to them. I said, yo, this is something different. So he helped put on these guys, but these guys were already motivated. They had the buzz in their region. And then he brought them to a more national platform. And they kept it running. And he didn't sign them or anything like that. But it was a good exchange where Yachty was around them. He assisted them with popularity, probably gave them insight into the industry themselves, and they're doing well because they're actually motivated and working hard. So now Yachty goes on to bring another crew of people. And keep in mind, during this time,
crazy,
Yachty's
bro.
rolling with Drake. He's big again. He just had an album.
Yo, when the fuck did this nigga do this? When the fuck this nigga did an Oprah gimmick, bruh? Hey, yo, though. Pause. Nigga got a dress on, bruh? Fuck you got a dress on for?
I did very, very well. People have a lot of respect for Yachty. And what does he decide to do?
Yeah,
Hey,
true.
I'm going to bring a new crew of artists, and I'm going to try to put them on again. Who is doing? Look at Drake. Drake's not trying to put nobody on. Dude's just, yeah, give me your hits.
No cap,
and you
though,
can.
Drake, though, brother. That nigga don't be putting nobody on at all, dog. Which is, I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't even really agree with that shit, though. Because, brother, you've been in the industry for too long, bro. And you don't really, like, I'm pretty sure you probably put certain people on, but, like, you don't do it often, bro. You really don't. Like, yeah, you rarely see Drake putting on another artist, bro. Like, it's so rare. Even though he probably got his own little shit going. Like, he a busy man and shit, but, bro, stop putting niggas on, bro. You got too much status, too much fame to not be doing it anyways, little bit.
Over there. And that's not disrespect to Drake. That's just more showing how difficult and arduous of a task that Lil Yachty is doing for the love of the game. Because these people aren't stars. They're not going to make him smash hits. They're not going to make him any more money than he would be making himself, or writing for other people or collaborating with other people, whatever he's doing for Drake and other artists. Yet he still chooses to do it. And then now he loses this artist. So it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, you're trying to help people out, and then this is what they do. It's not they stab you in the back, but you end up taking the L out of the situation, whether it's financially.
Bro, I wonder if him and Karrahbooo actually had a thing going on. Like, did he hit Yachty? Did you hit Karrahbooo? Is it a little deeper than just her joining a group? Like, did y'all have some sort of relationship before? Because it could be that too. Like, that could probably play a part into, like, the decision of him getting rid of her too. Because I ain't lying. You know, when females get in their feelings, shit go left, bruh. Y'all know how these girls get when they get in their feelings and shit. But I don't know, bruh. Y'all let me know if them two had something going on at some point or something. Because that's going to kind of, like, give me an idea of, like, you know, kind of, I guess, add on to the reason why she got kicked or however it went.
Your time. And I think for Yachty, it's both. Like, sure, he spent a ton of money just flying these people out and getting them studio time is already a big bag. And then there's marketing and promotion that he spent. He put his own name on the line for these people. And I say these people as the group, Concrete. But Karrahbooo was the front runner of the group in terms of fame. People liked her personality as well. She had a mix of everything, but I just think she probably hasn't released enough music, I guess, from what I've seen. She doesn't have that many songs out. And the songs don't do too bad. And she was signed to Concrete and QC, her most recent song, the Follies song, which didn't even hit 1 million streams. And that was dropped in March. So Karrahbooo drops a song March 29th. Song doesn't even hit 1 million streams. It's at 800,000, which is a perfect example of there are some artists that are more popular than their music is, even at a smaller scale. And that's the case with Karrahbooo over here. But he was building these people from the ground up. That's the thing, too. Yachty could have swooped in and picked up a crew of artists that were already doing decent numbers. Let's say 200,000 monthly listeners, right? And then he could have ran them up a lot quicker. But he built this from the ground up. And this is something that we're going to hear from more. Karrahbooo's going to probably allude to frustrations, either in music or on IG, because whenever she does anything public, people are going to ask her about this. It's the biggest moment of her career, and she'll have to give an answer. She may give a non-answer, like, man, you know, I can't really talk about that. Yeah, my people, we were great. We just didn't have a similar vision. No. Maybe she didn't have a similar vision as those other people on there, but her and Yachty definitely had the same vision, which was taking her to the top. I don't think Yachty was lazy.
Kara, come on, bro. Damn, bro, I ain't lying, though. That's a vital missing piece though of Concrete though, cause she actually nice as hell, bro. Like, she cold, bro. Like, no cap. Like, and then they ain't gonna even really. I ain't gonna say it's not gonna feel the same, cause I ain't lying. They still got DC, Camel, Draft Day. I ain't lying, them niggas, they tough. They just tough alone. Like they nice too. So it ain't gonna be a crazy difference. But it's like, you know, when a group lose like one member, the shit don't really hit the same, bruh. So it'd be like, damn, bruh, now nigga gotta do this shit on their own. Really like, you know. But she definitely need to drop more music though, for sure, for sure. Especially if she gonna be on her solo journey. You definitely gotta drop.
Any regard when it came to pushing her or the rest of these guys. Yachty was putting in work. And the only reason we know her is because we know Yachty. So the fact that we discovered her through Yachty just goes to show that Yachty was doing his job, or more than his job. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. You think she'll do better on her own? I think she will have more attention, especially her first song. And this is the question. Will her first song mention any frustrations?
Bruh,
that will probably be the best
question.
business move. But will she take it? I think this is just a class act by Yachty on handling the situation. Much respect to him for this. I've always liked the fact that Yachty doesn't have this scarcity mindset with music where some artists believe like, hey, if I put this person on, someone else might sign them, or someone else might get credit, or they might get more popping than me. He's never thought like that. If he liked somebody, he would mention that he liked that individual's music or work. He would potentially work with them, and he tried to elevate them as much as he could within reason. And that's a quality that we don't see many artists have. That's pretty
cool,
selfless.
Though. Yeah, that's actually good though, bro. Cause he for the people, bro. He trying to help artists get their name out there. Like that's how a lot of these big artists really need to be. If we keeping it a buck, like, bro, come help out the people who want to come up, bro. Like, not saying that people don't, because they got hella people who shout out artists and, you know, put people on this shit. But it's like, we just need to see that shit more often. Because, bro, at the end of the day, we all got to help each other. Everybody help somebody in some way, bro. Like, so it's like, we all need each other at the end of the day. So, I don't be understanding why people don't be helping people out. But that's a W by Yachty for sure.
But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Yeah, W video, bro. But man, bro, hopefully they could get that shit handled. Hopefully Karrahbooo could definitely join Concrete back, cause I ain't lying. I ain't gonna say it's not gonna hit the same, but it's like, damn, bro. It's one of them situations, like. But we gonna see. I can't wait to hear this next song she drop. I know everybody looking forward to see what she gonna say. She probably more than likely gonna diss Concrete or some shit. We gonna just stay tuned, bruh. Damn, bruh.